We're about to take a walk, but let's keep in mind that this walk is just a theme. Because of course some people may not be able to take this walk, some people may not have the time, some people may be too busy, some people may be listening to this while driving, some people may prefer to sit down, but walking in this case is just a theme, so whenever it's referred to, it's more like an analogy which can be understood more if walking does take place when listening to this. So walking is chosen as the theme here because it implies the process of exploration. Before we really dive into this, before we really start to begin the exploration, there's a set amount of preparation that needs to be done. Or shall we say, a set amount of preparation that needs to be undone. If we take for an example explorers that are about to enter an uncharted area, a jungle for an example, it would make sense to pack certain essentials such as toolkits, like pocket knives and first aid kits and ropes, some food, and the survival essentials, of course, that may help overcome certain obstacles during the process of exploration. But here this is the only case where actually we do not want to prepare at all for this walk. In fact, we want to unprepare the preparation that is taking place subconsciously, or the preparation that is taking place which we are not aware of. So for this walk we are to leave everything behind. If we do not leave everything behind before we set out on this walk, we are actually still not walking, because the perception is elsewhere. It's in that which has been carried. It's in that preparation, this conditioning. And this preparation is not the luggage, the physical luggage that is carried, but more the luggage that is carried all of our lives in our head, in the form of memories, thoughts, ideas, opinions, expectations, all of these, whatever is known and claimed as from the prior experience of life. This will be the main cause of obstacles when taking this walk. So the way to go through this in a free manner without obstacles is to leave everything behind. So as soon as that door closes and we start walking, everything should be left behind. And of course, there's nothing to worry about here, because everything you leave behind will still be there waiting for you. As soon as the walk's finished, you can come right back and pick it up again. Now, the purpose of leaving everything behind is not just to prevent what we carry, is to not just prevent them from being obstacles. And an example of this is expectations. So we are trying to explore an unknown territory, or let's just say we are trying to enter a field of vision that cannot be achieved through the processing of thoughts alone. And so if there is expectations where expectations are a set amount of thoughts that are there to confirm a perception or a reality. If these expectations are held, even when the individual is walking and walks right past the truth is missed because it does not satisfy this expectation, and it will never satisfy the expectation because the truth cannot be held as a thought to begin with. And so this shows the importance of leaving everything behind. And so the other purpose of leaving everything behind, apart from preventing obstacles, is to create space. In order to perceive, there has to be space. All the thoughts and ideas and expectations only allow us to perceive what we already know, just once again. So when we take a look at this tree, there is so much labeling or so much prior memory and experience regarding this tree that has been picked up before. And so what the tree really is completely being filtered out by whatever has been accumulated related to the tree in the past. And so in this space, in this emptiness, only when there is emptiness can there really be exploration. Can the walk really be taking place? There's an analogy that is worth mentioning here. Going back to the tree. Let's imagine a tree. Let's imagine a huge tree with a thick, healthy trunk with roots diving deep into the ground and the leaves reaching the skies. Let's imagine that the entire existence is just this tree. There is nothing but this tree. The leaves, they are us. The leaves are human beings. And so, when a typical leaf first starts to grow out a branch, of course, imagining that this leaf has some form of self-awareness, the leaf starts to explore its physical processes first. The leaf will become aware of the sunlight. It will become aware of the water flowing through. It will become aware of the transpiration, the process of oxygen and carbon dioxide exchange. And later on, it will start to become aware of other leaves amongst it. It will start to see that each leaf has a different size, a different color, a different shape. And as far as this leaf sees the rest of the other leaves, it sees difference, it sees separation from the perspective of the leaf itself. And so the leaf can sort of start to wonder, what is the point of being here? And for as long as the leaf is only looking at this from the perspective of itself, which in this case is just the leaf, it cannot see it. From our perspective, we see the whole tree. The whole point of the leaf is to provide nutrients and the means for the entire tree to grow. It collects energy and it's there for many purposes. And so as the leaf continues to wander, it starts to search. It starts to ask the leaves amongst itself. It may turn to one leaf next to it and ask, what is the purpose of this? Why are we here? The other leaf may say, you are here because of the sun. The sun is providing you energy, and this is why you are here. The leaf will think about it, and it will say, maybe, but it's not quite satisfying enough. It may ask other leaves, and lots of leaves are giving different theories and different ideas of what is really happening. And so eventually it stumbles across one leaf, an old one, a yellow leaf that is quite old. It's wrinkled, it's about to fall off. And many other leaves seem to be following and listening to this one leaf. And so it wants to hear what this leaf has to say. And the leaf tells the story. There's a bird that once flew across the sky. The bird pooped onto the ground, and now you are here. And everyone seems to be buying this. Everyone seems to be following this. But it still doesn't cut it for the leaf. It's strange. It's just not satisfying enough. And so the leaf continues to explore and explore and explore, just until one moment there's an epiphany. There's a flash of light. There's a mini realization that, wait, I am exploring as a leaf, but let me explore more into what I am attached to. And so the pathway of exploration becomes more the attachment of the leaf to the branch of the tree. And so in this case, it sees that there is an entire pathway throughout the branch to continue to explore. It seems like a very dark place that no one wants to go to, but there is potential for further exploration and further discovery here. So the leaf is quite happy about this. And so as time goes by, it will take baby steps into the branch itself, a further exploration. Eventually, after this exploration takes place, the leaf will get to a part where this branch is attached to another larger branch. It sees a joint. And this is where another amazing, incredible epiphany or an experience takes place. The leaf is realizing that I am not just a leaf. I am the entire branch. And every other leaf that is connected to the same branch is the same thing. We are all one unit. We are all one. And so this leaf comes back to the other leaves and says, hey, we are all the same thing. We are all one. You are me and I am you. And so it makes sense why I shouldn't hurt you. It makes sense that I shouldn't steal from you. It makes sense. If I hurt you, I'm hurting myself. And the other leaves will just reply, what the hell are you talking about? What is this all about? What is this coming from? And so there's a sense of demotivation for the leaf, and from here on the leaf just decides to explore on its own. Believing the opinions of the other leaves will only drag it down, will only stop it from continuing its exploration. It's found something so beautiful and it's continuing. And of course we can all see where this is going. Eventually the leaf will get to the trunk of the tree and discover the entire unity of the tree itself. And eventually it gets to the seed of the tree that was grown. And this is where the tree realizes what is happening. Now, the reason why the leaf was able to explore is because it not only didn't pick up other leaves' opinions or ideas, it left it all behind. And the moment it left its own ideas and memory and thoughts and belief systems behind, this is where it realized there's an opening to explore further along the branch. The equivalent for our case here is that as soon as we take a walk, we leave everything behind. In the beginning, this may be difficult to understand what this really means, but over time, it will make more and more sense. This can be a very uncomfortable process. If there's any form of discomfort, this is where we know that we are going in the right track. Because the discomfort is due to breaking down the system that we are holding onto, this comfort zone of what we think we are and what we think really is. We don't want to think what we are or think what really is. We want to see what we are, and we want to see what really is. And so once we do all of this, this is where we really begin to walk. And this is really the point at which we are exploring into the branches, where we are faced with a beautiful journey. So, to summarize, when taking the walk, take it at the pace at which you see the clouds move. In addition to that, do not have any expectations of the exploration process. Expectations is what kills exploration. Expectations is bringing back what has been explored before and trying to categorize whatever is being seen in front of us or whatever is newly discovered into what has been explored before. So let go of expectations. Do not expect flying colors and fireworks and splashes of light, or different feelings or different visions or whatever we may be seeking deep down. Let's leave all of these behind. Let's start from a clean slate and always keep it clean. And from here, see you on the next walk.